Hello and welcome into BWYellowJackets.com. I'm Luke Schroedl alongside Coach Mars, head coach of the men's volleyball team here on campus. Coach, thoughts on the season so far?
Yeah, I thought it's been really good. We have faced some of the top teams in the whole nation, and what we're trying to do is condition our guys to try to play at the highest type of level that they possibly can. And so far, I think what we're finding is that we're making some pretty good showings, and it's led to some awesome growth. So I'm really excited for it for our young team, and we're definitely ready to play some conference matches here. So.
You talk about some of your younger players. Brandon Long ranks among the top 15 NCAA players in assists per set. Talk about his success helping out his teammates in the first 12 games.
Yeah, Brandon is a guy that just cares a lot about helping other people succeed, and he's done a great job of that. Outside of his skill level, he is a really good leader too. So what he's doing for our guys is invaluable, right? And yeah, it's really awesome to see him latching on to running a fast tempo offense as quick as he has. And to know that he's only a sophomore is really exciting. So yeah, I can't say enough of good things about him. So.
Another younger guy, Michael Devlin, ranks in the top 50 NCAA players in kills per set. Talk about his offensive ability and what he's been able to do in his first 12 games.
Yeah, Dev is fun to watch. He's a high flyer. He's got a really live arm. When he's on, he's really on, and he's hurting some people, literally. And what we're trying to do with him now and help him figure out is how to be more efficient throughout games. So when he's on, he's killing people, man. When he is off, we're trying to get him to limit the errors a little bit more. But for him, he has let people know that he's going to be a threat and he's somebody that needs to be stopped. And I don't know if there's a lot of teams that can stop him. So,
You guys head into conference play in the Midwest Collegiate Volleyball League. What's different last year than this year? Because you guys played a non-conference schedule this year, didn't play one last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what's different is we only get one shot at these teams, right? Last year we did a double round robin where we got to play them twice in like a back-to-back. So every game means a little bit more for this year, right? And I think another thing is with us being able to play non-conference now, we're able to get more of a national scope of what else is out there. So that's been really helpful to our guys in these first 10 matches or so. But yeah, I think another thing that's changed is with another year, all of these teams have gotten another year older. So I think the level of play has gotten a lot better in our conference too. And with that, we've gotten a lot better. So I'm really excited to see what our conference has to offer. And we're ready to take on the challenge. We're really excited.
You had a player win a conference award last season. First all-conference player in program history. Michael Beard won that award last season. Also a two-time Defensive Player of the Week in these past two seasons. Won one in week 2. Talk about what he's brought to this group.
Yeah, Beard is a quiet player. He puts his head down and works his butt off. And what he's brought to our team is he holds people to a high standard. And he raises the level of play in our gym every single day. And he's not afraid to let guys hear about it, but at the same time, he's bought into trying to lead people to get to his level, right? And that's been the best thing about him is he's just a silent killer, man. He just works really hard. And I think he's another guy along with Brandon where he just really cares about the culture of our team and where we're going to be headed in the next 3-4 years here. So yeah, I can't say enough about him too, man. He's been awesome.
Talk a little bit about the team culture. You don't have an upperclassman, totally all underclassmen. What's that like? What advantages does that give you? I know a little bit maybe the disadvantages you guys might have.
Yeah, I think some of the advantages are, it's almost like an ignorance is bliss type thing, right? Where it's like we're not really sure exactly the level of play that we need to get to. In some of these matches, we're stepping out there and we're just letting it rip, right? And I think as we go on, we're certainly going to see a lot of growth and stuff like that. But these guys have a little bit of innocence about them where it's like they're just really looking to get out there and work as hard as they possibly can and let the process speak for themselves. I think once we start to see more wins and stuff like that, then you're going to see a little bit of pressure put on these guys to get more of the outcomes that we're trying to look for. And right now, they're not getting a lot of gray hairs. But once we start to see the process kick in and get those outcomes, we're going to start to hold these guys to a little bit of a different standard. From a culture standpoint, these guys, I'll say it again, they just care about each other, and they do things off the court quite a lot as a group, and that's unprompted. We don't do a lot of team bonding type stuff. They do that on their own, and what you're starting to see is that trust has been built, and it's carrying itself onto the court as well. So we can't say enough about our guys. They're great students. They work their butts off, and I think we have something special here that's going to be building. So,
Coach, one more question for you. You've been through 12 games. What have you learned about this team playing some of the top teams in the country?
Yeah, I've learned that, what they went through as seniors in high school, being shut down in the spring, and going through the year last year where they had to wear masks as they played, and they went through kind of a funky year of not knowing if they were going to get to play or not. That adversity builds a lot of character and a lot of thankfulness and gratefulness of what we can do here at the school. And you're starting to see that with our guys as they're having a blast out there, and they're grateful to have the opportunities that they're getting this year to play against some of the best teams in the whole nation. We're going to be going out to California in another couple of weeks here. So they're just really excited to be able to get into the gym and work hard and play at this high level. And yeah, it's just been really fun to see. It's been an easy group to coach. I will tell you that. They make me look good. And yeah, I'm just excited to have these guys. It's awesome.
I'm just about as excited to see these guys head into Midwest Collegiate League play here in a couple of days. Thanks for your time, Coach.